how do you limit behaviors that are taboo? And basically, to limit behaviors that are taboo, like hurting or breaking things, use the same strategy you would with any child, geared to the child's functional, emotional, developmental age, as opposed to the real age. So let's say you have a 5-year-old, but operating in terms of our functional, emotional capacities, his ability to understand the world and interact with the world like a 2-year-old, with the beginning to use some imitation and some words and just getting into a little bit of pretending. So you would gear your limit setting to the way you would with a 2-year-old, not a 5-year-old. Also, your expectations should be at the 2-year level, not the 5-year level, for things like toilet training as well as things like limit setting. So I'd say use routine techniques, which is being firm with your voice at first, using a lot of gesturing, especially gesturing with children so they see your hand go up. You want to be very animated like the corner policeman. You want the child to sense the difference between a playful voice and a serious voice and a voice. And then back up your gesturing and your serious voice with the necessary restraint. So with a 2-year-old, often you'll have to, the 2-year-old is beginning to beat up on another child, and they don't respond to the voice and the gestures. You have to pick up the child and hold them. So you hold them firmly but gently. You may sit down together and use inactivity as your sanction. So you're going to have to stay with mommy for a few minutes till you calm down and hold the child. Then maybe have the child sit. I don't like to use timeouts where you isolate the child, but you can use a time in, time out, where you're with the child and sort of lecturing the child with your gestures and facial expressions. No, you can't do that. Even using very simple language and maybe demonstrating to the child what they did. No. While the child has to be passive and not be playing. So the sanction or the punishment, yes, they are getting your attention, but two, they're not able to do what they want to do, which is they don't particularly want your attention in that way, lecturing and firm. So you give them sort of unpleasant attention.